Hi, folks. I'm Terry Tripler. Well, today is Thursday, December 18th, and according to the Air Transport Association, this is the beginning day of the Christmas, New Year's holiday travel season between now and January 7th. On Tuesday, we talked about checking bags. On yesterday, we talked about arriving at the airport early, and today's the last of our three-part series, and we're talking about watching the weather. You know, it may be clear where you are, and it may be clear where you're going, but is it clear where the plane's coming from? So be aware. Watch the Weather Channel. Be aware of where airplanes are, where they're going, where there seems to be weather fronts, so that you can somewhat plan. You know, when you made that reservation for your trip, maybe you made it in July or August, leaving at 4 o'clock in the afternoon seemed like a good time. But now the departure day is here, and you got off work early, or you didn't have to work, and now you're sitting around the house at 9 o'clock in the morning. You're just waiting to go to the airport. Why don't you go out to the airport? Many airlines will allow you to stand by for an earlier same-day flight for no charge. Now, some airlines will allow you to be confirmed for an earlier same-day flight for like $25 or $30. You may want to take that option. I always say, get out of town while the getting's good. So if you've got the opportunity, get out to the airport early, see about standing by. You know, another thing that could happen, maybe there's a 9 o'clock flight, you arrive at the airport at noon, and that 9 o'clock flight has been delayed, and you can still get on it. It's ready to go now, and you can get to your destination earlier. With the weather over the holidays, the Christmas and New Year's holidays, we know, you know, this is a big country. It's snowing somewhere all the time. So it's going to be snowing somewhere, and if it's where you're going, it's going to be delayed. You know, I have one quick story I want to tell, that I was working at the Detroit airport back in 1968, and it was a bad, bad day. And some gentleman come running up to the ticket counter, and he said, "Oh my God, I barely made it here." He said, I-94 is a complete sheet of ice. There's nothing but cars in the ditch. Even the trucks are in the ditch. I had to go about 10 miles an hour, but thank God I made it. And I looked at him and said, "Well, you can relax. Your flight's about an hour and a half late." And he looked at me and incredulously asked, "Why?" I just about died. After what he had just explained to me, he wondered why the flight was late. But so be aware. Watch the weather and just be prepared for it. Take a book if you think you're going to be stuck at the airport for any length of time. I'm Terry Tripler, and that's my view.